So we have a brand new quarterly update, some exciting news. I quickly just scrolled through and had a quick look at some of the headings and stuff. I definitely want to go through this and inform everybody with what they can expect in Diablo 4. So this is in addition to the blog about the Necromancer and the different types of playstyles. Hello and welcome to our third Diablo 4 quarterly update of 2022. I hope you enjoyed the last one. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to go through all that. It's just a welcoming note by Joe Shelley, the game director of Diablo 4, you can read that if you want. I feel welcome already. So, this is big news, okay? In Diablo 4, we're going to have seasons. It's already going to be jam-packed full of content, over 100 different types of dungeons and raids that we can play through, and we're going to have seasons. I hope they don't start off seasons immediately. I hope that they implement it a bit later on and give us a chance to level up, play through campaign, enjoy the story, get some good gear, and then they can start seasons. There's no need to start it straight away. But hello, Heroes of Sanctuary. My name is Joe. Hello, Joe. He's the Associate Game Director. Today I finally get to talk about our high-level plans for Diablo 4, seasonal content updates. We are in an exciting position of delivering the high-quality quarterly releases Diablo 4 deserves. As our game director Joe Shirley noted earlier, we are pursuing a seasonal reset structure for our live game. Diablo 4 is about choice and possibility. It's best that you can get a clean slate to start from a season, picking a class, customizing your builds, obviously starting from scratch, level 1, and chasing down items that support it along the way. This affords us several advantages, and chief among them is that we can really shake the box of Diablo 4 with each season, creating unique experiences with each of our quarterly releases. So that's basically just announcing there will be seasons. So new content. Not final, but how awesome does this look? It looks like, damn it, it didn't open up for me. I could always just go like that. I love the dark feel of D4. It's really, really cool. All right, put that aside for now. So we think it's important that players see that the game is changing in meaningful ways. Each season will be released with a fresh new gameplay feature and quest line that introduces new challenges. That's pretty cool. Instead of just having a season where you have like a theme and some sort of different abilities or unique items and stuff, there's actually going to be their own sets of quests that we can do. Brand new quests, probably new achievements that come along with it, new challenges, mysteries, and possibilities into the level up experience. This is something players should begin to experience before the end of their first hour of play. One of the benefits of our seasonal direction is that it enables fun, new ways to play throughout your character's progression. I just don't know whether it starts off with seasons like straight away or whether we're going to like play the game first and then I think they'll implement a season like season 1 will start surely months after the release or something like that. Each season's new quest line will reveal more of the world of Sanctuary and your character's place in it. So all of us here, if we get D4 from day 1, we can always like enjoy every new season's quest lines. Like you won't miss out if you're planning on playing D4 from the very beginning. An opportunity to introduce new characters or revisit old ones while exploring the lore and content of the season. Alright, so they're still a little bit tight-lipped and not telling us much, but it sounds good. Different quest lines for different seasons, different characters appearing. It sounds like a lot more effort than like D3 seasons where you just get a theme and then you just level up again from scratch. So refreshing the meta. So this must be part of the Paragon points, not final. Paragons look absolutely insane. Diablo 4 is a vast game. We want to ensure that we are keeping existing content and features in a place where they remain fun and challenging to participate in. To that end, we will always be evaluating the state of the game to regularly revitalize older stomping grounds. One clear example here is looking at the relative balance between classes, builds, and powers. Yeah, they want to try and keep it even. That sounds good. Diablo is a game that is about creating exciting, overpowered builds. And while we don't want to balance the fun out of the experience, we don't want to create situations in which imprecise tuning squash creativity. So they want to keep it rather balanced. We will also be constantly adding new legendary and unique items. New items! Paragon boards, glyphs, and more that will continually refresh the meta and create new build opportunities. So much like D3, it sounds like there will be meta builds and meta classes. So There will be some overpowered builds for maybe a temporary amount of time that we can enjoy speed runs in and stuff like that. And then you can sort of maybe... I like that because it'll also give you an incentive to try a class you may not have played before. Like the Monk, you know, once Inners was revamped, it became super popular, super powerful. It's still one of the craziest speed farming builds. We're going to play it later on today here live on Twitch. I'd love for you to join me. Improving the game. With each season, we'll be looking into ways we simply improve the player experience. As a live product, we intend to hold Diablo IV to an exceedingly high standard. We are here to build a live game that we can be proud of, and the best way to do so is by engaging our players directly. Based on feedback we receive, the team will identify quality of life features and polish work that can be done to improve the overall game experience. We're going to get to the shop a bit later on down, but Diablo 4 isn't like WoW that has a subscription fee, but it sounds like they're putting in almost as much effort with updates and features as WoW gets. So in each season, if they're going to have new quest lines, new characters reappearing and stuff like that, brand new legendaries, that's a lot of work. So if they have the shop to make a few extra bucks, meh, as long as it isn't pay to win like Diablo Immortal is. While we cannot always flip a switch to tackle something immediately, you can rest assured that we will be active in improving the quality of the game experience for years to come. There's live events. Sanctuary is a living world filled with people, creatures, and factions, striving to make their own ends meet. Attentive players should be on the lookout for live new events that will crop up each season. There's a lot of like open world, like world events and stuff as well, world bosses. It's going to be awesome. An example of a live event might be a warning of an impending invasion of the drowned, which may last over a weekend. Cool! Weekend events. So think about the Darkening of Tristram, but on a weekly basis. Something new every week. Now, like in Diablo 3, we get Darkening of Tristram, every January, once a year. And if you've already done it once, like I have, and you've got all your achievements and stuff, there's no real point of doing it again. So new events like that, I've always been saying live that we should have new events in Diablo 3, much like Darkening of Tristram, but different themed ones. So it looks like that's what D4 is doing. I like how Blizzard's actually listening. It's really good. On the arrival of a strange peddler amidst the crags of the dry steppes, so many things that they can do. These events provide gateways to new adventures and unique rewards. So I guess with each new season, there could be new events popping up as well. The Season Journey. Alongside our major seasonal releases, we see the return of the Season Journey. Players are pushed to explore Sanctuary anew, earning limited time rewards with each chapter. So like obviously new cosmetics and things like that we can keep forever. Completing the Season Journey is quite a feat. Good, because it's not very challenging to complete a season right now in D3. Apart from the conquest sometimes, it's relatively very, very easy to do. The final step, demanding the character to overcome an extremely difficult encounter with an especially deadly foe. So you got to gear up, make sure you got the right gear, probably have some gear requirements before you even get to attempt maybe some sort of boss fight as a seasonal end journey or something like that. If each season has its own unique boss, that would be fantastic. Some sort of invasion that has its own boss, and you got to do like an end raid or something with a certain amount of gear points and a certain amount of power that you have to go into the raid. So you got to farm, do a lot of quests and stuff, do the entire quest lines each season, and then finally down a boss. That sounds cool. I reckon that's the route they're going to go down. Allowing players to earn even more rewards just by playing. The Season Pass has both free rewards, cosmetics, premium currency, and gameplay boosts, and paid rewards, cosmetics, and premium currency only. The Seasonal Pass from Mr. Keegan Clark here, Director of Product for Diablo 4. Service monetization, as we discussed previously, Diablo 4 will be a full price game with a cosmetic shop and Seasonal Pass. That's not too bad. Doesn't sound too pay to win at the moment. If they have a shop and a seasonal pass, and that revenue, that money generated from the shop and from the season pass allows them to keep giving us more and more features, awesome ones, and great updates and maintenance, while avoiding a subscription fee like WoW, which you have to pay for WoW, the game, and then you have to pay a subscription fee. That sounds like it's along the right track. I'd rather people have a shop and get some stuff, and that way Blizzard generates some income as well, and also that pays for them to keep the game rolling, to maintain it, and to give us new features as well. Our goal is in designing our in-game purchases is that we can create beautiful things. I was just saying that. I should have just kept reading on. It's like they're reading my mind. They're definitely taking a good approach. I like this. So instead of a subscription cost, I'm happy to go spend a few bucks in the store, get some cool cosmetics. That way, instead of just paying for the game and the content, you're paying and getting something at the same time. I don't mind that at all. While they can still keep pumping out content. Add value to the player's experience in the game. The scale of Diablo IV seasons is much more ambitious than what we've done in the past in D3. It sounds like it. It really sounds like it. It sounds like they're going all out. With a large development team dedicated to seasons after launch. I hope this game really kills it. I think it will for a long time. But, how long until... they're not making that much money and they put like a smaller team on D4 and then start getting lazy. Either way, I think we've got years until we have to start worrying about that anyway. I think the game's going to be very successful. Right now, it just sounds perfect. We want them to be enjoyed by everyone, regardless of whether you buy anything from the shop. So it sounds like you have like a small advantage of getting some in-game currency or whatever from the shop, and also you might look cooler with cosmetics, but if you're broke as a joke, like I am right now, at least it's great that they also have the option where you can still play through the game, earn your currency, and still get cool cosmetics as well. Seasons will add all new gameplay, quests, challenges, meta changes, quality of life improvements, blah, blah, blah. Dedication with greater rewards. I'll just skim through this because, I'm not here to narrate the whole thing. Things that make the journey of leveling up a fresh... seasonal character faster and more streamlined. In contrast, the premium tier rewards are focused on aesthetics. Cool, providing a huge value in the form of cosmetics and premium currency. Many of the rewards embody the seasonal theme, helping players show off their participation in the season. Yeah, cool. So if you complete a season, you should get some sort of really cool reward saying that clearly will label you as someone that's completed Season 1, Season 2, or whatever the case may be. So if you miss out, you may not be able to get rewards unless they have like a recycling system like they do in D3 now. Season Pass awards cosmetics like the shop don't affect gameplay. Additionally, certain cosmetic types are exclusive to the Season Pass. Premium currency. Players can spend this currency on cosmetics offered in the shop. So obviously, there's like Assassin's Creed with Helix points, there might be like a special currency in-game that you can sometimes get doing quests and other in-game features, but you can probably have the option of buying it as well. So buy the currency in D4 and that will allow you to buy cosmetics and stuff. Again, it kind of covers off a subscription fee and keeps that at bay. So instead of paying a subscription, we get to enjoy the shop a little bit, get some cool cosmetics, and at the same time paying for the content and paying for this big team to maintain the game and keep pumping out features. The Season Pass awards free season boost. So it sounds like maybe in order to play the seasons, you have to purchase the Season Pass. What do you all think? Okay, I totally forgot about that. So a Season Pass kind of will be like a subscription fee. I was hoping that it's just about buying cosmetics at the shop, but that's in addition to that now. So, alright, I've just realized that Season Pass... But I mean, we don't know how long this... okay, so a Season Pass would probably, I would say, would last the season. Some Season Passes will last like 12 months, and you can play like a few seasons. They haven't said yet, but I think it looks like Season Passes here will only last a season. Season Pass with free rewards. Season Pass might boost or accelerate XP earned to make leveling multiple characters within a season faster. Because they affect gameplay, season boosts are free rewards for all players. We want to be clear that players can't unlock seasonal boosts more quickly through purchases. Awesome. So you can't pay to win in this at all. You just have to, if you want to play season, you buy a Season Pass, you get a bit of an XP boost or whatever, you get some sort of season ability, but You can't pay to win. There's no way to unlock. There is no way to unlock more boosts or boosts at a faster pace by spending money. Good. I like what I'm hearing so far. Look, by the sounds of it, this game is going to be jam-packed full of content. So I'm definitely happy paying for a seasonal pass, for sure. I think it will be like a subscription fee, kind of. We don't know how much it is yet. Maybe it'll be mentioned down below. And then, you know, if you're strapped for cash, you don't have to go into the shop. I thought that you could play seasons like in D3 for free, and then the shop would cover off some of the costs. But no, looks like you have to buy the seasonal pass. So sorry for getting excited earlier thinking that there were no additional fees. But I don't think this, if the seasonal pass is like half the cost of WoW subscriptions or something like that, that would be okay as well. But I will update you all in the future. Players can purchase tiers, but they won't speed up getting season boosts. Players can upgrade season boosts by just purchasing tiers. Alright, here we go, some more purchases. Because they'll also have to earn level milestones to apply them, all other tier rewards can be unlocked instantly by purchasing tiers. In other words, there's no way to shortcut getting season boosts by buying tiers, they must be earned. Okay. I want some more information about these tier rewards. It doesn't really get into detail about it, but we will find out next year, I suppose, when the game comes out. The season journey accelerates season pass progression. While any playstyle can progress through the season pass, min-maxers can focus on season journey objectives to advance more quickly. Alright, the shop. The way we approach designing the shop about the cosmetics is by thinking about the experience we want players to have. We want buying things to feel good before, during, and after the purchase. Look, I mean, WoW has a subscription. It has a shitload of stuff on the shop as well. You can buy different custom mounts. It's great that it's optional and you can show some things off, whether it lets cosmetic stuff, armor, transmorgs, or even like mounts. You still have a lot. There'll be different types of mounts and cosmetics and armor looks that you can get in the game. Obviously, in the shop, it'll have something really unique looking. So I think I only ever bought one mount from like the World of Warcraft store because it just looked so cool. It was like a flying lion with these magical angelic wings or something like that. I really liked that. And it was also like fairly priced as well. It's important that the shop is grounded within Diablo's world, so our cosmetics are holistic fantasies, the individual components of which can be mixed and matched with transmorgs from armors acquired in-game from endless customization options. Okay, that sounds okay. The shop sells cosmetics from premium currency. So, you can earn premium currency in the game, so this will give players a chance to grind, farm, premium currency and still get some cosmetic rewards and stuff from the shop. So you can still you can either buy the currency, the premium currency, or the premium currency I'm sure can be earned. Probably not easily, but it's at least great that they have that option. Cosmetics give players even more options to customize and visualize appearance of their characters. Nothing offered in the shop grants a direct or indirect gameplay advantage. Okay, so it's purely cosmetic. I like that. So while many of these may look like powerful pieces of gear, they have no in-game stats. I'm happy to look at the store and spend a bit of money there, drop a bit of cash, especially if it's something super awesome looking. The shop is optional. Players can experience all core seasonal gameplay features without spending money. So that says without spending money, but there is a seasonal pass. Sorry about that. Our goal is for players to enjoy going to the shop, buy something when it catches their fancy, and walk away happy. Just like a regular store. The shop is transparent.
Fresh meat.
Thank you, ViewSource, for the follow. The shop is transparent. It's important that players know exactly what to expect before making a purchase. We've built preview functionality. Oh, yes. So you can definitely, like, if you're the Necromancer, you can go and check out what sort of armor sets or, you know, shoulder items, for instance, look like before you actually purchase them. That's pretty cool. You get a bit of a preview. I like that. So you can closely examine all of the details of the cosmetic on their own character before deciding to make a purchase. And that's the way it should be. The best looking cosmetics aren't exclusive to the shop. Diablo 4 will ship with hundreds of transmorgs unlockable from drops in game. This is going to be endless. Like everything you pick up, you can probably transmorg. You can probably get other unique looking armor sets by doing certain quest lines, playing seasons, completing seasons, doing dungeons. There'll be like so much crap. You won't, most likely you probably won't even have to look at the shop for quite a while unless there's something super specific. Unique and legendary quality items for players to find without ever going to the shop. So the shop will just offer something completely unique that you can't get in game. Look how amazing these 3D models look. Look at the barb. Absolutely insane. Wow. Check out the rogue there. This looks like something out of Assassin's Creed. And then there's like a more traditional sort of assassin type look there. I can't wait. I cannot wait for this game. Armor transmogs in the shop are usable on all characters of that class. Many cosmetics in the shop are class-specific fantasies which wouldn't necessarily make sense visually on other classes. Yeah, fair enough. Once you will unlock a cosmetic from the shop for a given class, you can use it on every character of that class on your account. So I'm fairly certain, like if you unlock a certain transmog or armor set from the shop, when you start a new season, instead of actually getting certain items to look a certain way, you can immediately transmog gear to be able to look like the cosmetic that you bought. I think that's really cool. There are special cosmetics exclusive to the season pass which celebrate the theme of the season and look similar across all classes. That'll be see what I mean? When you finish the season, you also get different types of cosmetics. The most important guiding principle behind the shop and season pass is to create something players love. It sounds like the season pass, even if there is a small fee for it, it's going to be worth it. They're going to be maintaining the game, bringing out new features, new content, new quest lines, new seasons, and putting in a lot of effort. So I'm happy definitely purchasing a season pass for that. Cosmetics, and if you don't want to play a season, you can still complete the campaign and play the game normally, I'm sure. Cosmetics in Diablo 4 create new ways for players to express themselves and never provide advantage in game. Yeah, it's all about look, we get it. Players will experience all the fun of seasons whether they spend anything or not. We intend to continue our dialogue with players about shop and season pass, and we'll always listen and seek out community feedback about it. It is our sincerest belief that we can work together with the community to keep Diablo 4 a living, evolving world for many years to come. Thanks for reading. We'll be sharing more soon. So that's a bit more info. Look how awesome they look. A bit more info about D4 and the seasons that'll be coming up. I hope they give us a fair few months to just play the game regularly before they release seasons. It doesn't say whether Season 1 will be active at game launch or anything like that. I don't think it will be. I think, we're all going to settle in, play through the game, have more than enough time to finish everything, play through it, and then I think minimum 3 months, maybe up to 6, we'll hear about Season 1, and then we'll get like a brand new chain of quests, different characters coming, invasions, different themes. It'll be like mini World of Warcraft expansions every season. So you hope they release seasons at 6 months. Yeah, I think minimum 3, but I think it'll be more than that, especially like after the launch of the game. They're going to give people a lot of time to enjoy it, play everything you possibly can. I think maybe 6 months, even minimum 6 months would be pretty good. I predict about 6 months. Half a year's more than enough time. I'm going to grind this game so bad. I'm saving all of my holiday time when this game comes out next year. So you'll be stuck with me for a month or two just smashing D4. The problem then is I'll need more holiday time when Season 1 begins because I want to really tear through seasons in D4 as well. Exciting times ahead. Exciting times ahead. I think it'll definitely be worth the cost of the Season Pass. And then I can't wait to check out the shop as well and see. Hopefully they're reasonable, affordable prices for cosmetics. It better not be like $50 for like, an armor set or a transmog or something like that. $10-$20 for really good looking things, especially if there's a lot of options, and it'll allow you to buy multiple ones for an affordable price. I can understand. It better not be like $50 to $100 for shop prices for like armor sets and stuff. I understand if it's something really, really unique and it costs a bit more, but I guess time will tell. Next year, baby, we will definitely see what the game has in store for us. So that's the Diablo 4 quarterly update. I can't wait. What do you all think? Let me know in the comments down below. Diablo 4, baby, 2023. Let's go!